The itsy bitsy spider went up the water spout. What am I here talking about spiders for? Well, let's be honest. My name is Danielle. I am a mother. I'm an intuitive. I'm a starseed, and I'm here to share my story. Today, I'm sharing my story about spiders. Why? Well, for the last few weeks, spiders have been visiting me frequently, and it became clear to me after several visits that these visits were for a purpose and to share a message. Let me tell you just a little bit more about what that looked like. A couple weeks ago, my son Leonardo and I were hanging out in the garden after watering it, just watching the boys play. He and I were talking, sitting on the bench, and a beautiful, huge tarantula came walking up to us, and he says, "Look, Mommy, a spider." And instead of being afraid, we both felt excited, almost like we were meeting a new friend. And I was grateful, like, wow, what a sign of a successful garden. Cool. The next several days, the spider was still hanging out of the garden. Every time I would water the plants, I would see her again. And I didn't think anything of it. I thought, not much. Beautiful. Lovely spider. Thanks for visiting. Thanks for not biting me. Thanks for not bugging my kids. I like that you have such a chill energy. That's pretty much all I thought of it. And so spiders started speaking to me in other forms, and different spiders, smaller spiders, daddy long legs in my bathtub and in my shower. I don't know what other kind of spiders. This size of spider, little black ones, finding me here, there, and everywhere. Not black widows, fear not. No one got bit in the making of this video, so that's good news. But it became clear to me after several little visitors. In fact, the one that really caused me to decide I needed to go check things out was I was sitting chatting with my partner. He was doing dishes, and I was journaling, listening to some spiritual storyline, halfway talking to him, writing in my journal about this cool stuff I was learning about. And I see a spider come across the ground, crawl up the cabinet, the counter that I'm standing at, and walk directly and sit on my journal. To me, that said I had some reflecting to do. I had something to look at that I need to write about in this journal, and this spider wanted a place in this journal. So I went looking for a little bit more information. What on earth are you trying to teach me, spider? Why am I continually being visited by you? And what I found was pretty interesting. The spider energy represents female or feminine energy and creative force. And a spider frequently visiting could be telling you that it is time to start creating some things in your life. Get creative. That could be YouTube videos, sharing your story, like it clearly is telling me. It could be coloring or painting. I've been feeling an unbelievable draw towards just abstract art lately and letting whatever spirit wants to say come out onto the paper, and it feels good. So this is the encouragement from the spider to create. But as I continued reading, I read more about the negative side of the spider, and it was clear to me that this was what it was trying to get across to me, was the warning that the spider will eat her mate if she's too caught up in herself to see the validity of honoring the male energy. To understand that the warrior, that male warrior by her side, is a very important balancing force. I have become unbalanced in my passionate pursuit of spiritual guidance, and I feel this call and I'm responding to it with all I have, and it feels good. And so it's easy to give myself fully and completely to that and get distracted even from the most basic self-care, family care, be with my kids, be with my partner, give them my loving attention without having something else in my ear. This spider, thankfully, came to me to give me that message, and my partner lovingly told me that it was not off base. My kids really appreciated me taking my Bluetooth out of my ear and giving them my full and undivided attention. So I heard that this message was not just for me, but I was supposed to share it. And this is for you. If it's for you, let me know in the comments. I would like to know. Thanks for joining me. And don't be afraid of those spiders. Don't be afraid of anything scary in your life. Honestly, it's all brought to us for a purpose. Everything in our life is there for a purpose, delivering us some sort of message. Quiet yourself. Listen. What is that message that you have for me? I'm here to learn. Thank you, Spider, for your guidance. Namaste.